KCTK Radio proudly presents the Week Review.
Shut up.
Hey, you know what, guys? This right here, this rambling, boring conversation containing already made before observations, this could be a podcast.
It's actually not a bad idea.
Really? A podcast? Don't you have to be some sort of whiz kid to do those?
Definitely not. Anyone with a computer can make one.
Well, that's it. We're anyone. Let's do a podcast from right here in the booth. Who's in?
Yeah, sure.
Let's do it.
Is it happening? Are we doing it now? Awesome.
You're the reason that we do what we do. Music and talk, it's all for you. Now the guys who are lots of fun for making you laugh, they're number one. They review the week just for you. So get ready for Paul and Drew.
Not yet, okay?
Welcome to KCTK Radio's Week Review with Paul and Drew, starring Chris Hardy and Jack all up in your face. Join in on the experiment by calling or texting us at 913-735-0060. We dare you.
And we're back! Yay! From a long hiatus. Long September.
It's been
October.
It's been a fat minute.
Have we not been here since the month of October?
Yeah.
Wow, we're back now. This is KCTK's Week Review with Paul and Drew. This is the show where we talk about things that happened last week and things that may happen next week.
Ooh.
You can join the experiment by calling or texting 913-735-0060. That number again, 913-735-0060. We welcome your participation. We broadcast every week, every Thursday night.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Don't want to. At 7 p.m. here. You're probably listening to us on live streaming at kctk.radio12345.com, or you're watching us on Facebook Live. Yeah.
Give it a wink. Wink at your camera.
Yeah.
Hello.
I'll give you guys a chance to wink at it, too. And then also YouTube Live. But you know what you can do? You can go to listen to your radio app and listen to us as well. But guess what? It doesn't stop there. You can listen to this program as a podcast on iTunes, Google Play, or any place that you do the podcast thing.
I know I listen to it on when I go to school after the day.
Up.
I
And
listen to
I'd
it
like
on
to
Podbean.
welcome to the show the guy who makes it all happen. And I got to direct now. Let's welcome Drew. Hi, Drew.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? This is the Droosh, a.k.a. Vader, a.k.a. Mr. Feeney. What's going on?
Yeah. Do you know what that means at all?
Well, if you are a fan of Boy Meets World out there, you all know what I just said.
Okay. All right. I'm adjusting the cameras for Facebook Live. I found out this week that Facebook, people in their 50s, 60s, and 70s use Facebook, so that's good. So
Wait. They use Facebook?
Yeah.
This isn't news?
Well, no, I guess what I heard was that the younger generation don't use Facebook, but if you want old people, you go to Facebook. But what's funny is in the past, it wasn't like that at all. It was they never were on the computer.
No, I know.
Now let's welcome the guy who has to keep talking before the show starts. When I'm like, we got 1 minute, and he's not even looking at the camera now. The camera's on him. This is Jack all up in your face.
Hey, what up?
Hey, what does NASA mean?
Don't ask me that question.
No, what's NASA?
Dude, we've gone over this like 6 times. They're
Yeah, but
giant
now it's going to
words.
be documented.
Okay, dude, they're big words. I always forget.
NASA. What does it mean?
You tell me.
Big
No,
shot.
I'm not wearing the NASA shirt.
Okay, I'll take it off then. I'm sorry.
What does it mean?
What?
Oh, I don't remember.
National's the first one. Go ahead. Here, I'll give you more time.
Aeronautics.
Aeronomics.
Aeronautics. That's good. That's close enough.
Space.
Space.
I don't know. What's the last one? I don't even know if space is the S.
Agency.
God damn it.
I'll get it one of these days.
Will you please learn that if you're going to wear that NASA shirt
No
and
shit,
hat?
you have NASA all over you. You got
I got on the
it on the
focus.
back of your phone. Like, come on.
Yeah, you need to figure out what that is.
I'm kind of a dick. Sorry.
Yeah.
You are a dick. That's absolutely
Again,
accurate.
language. I mean, it's unnecessary.
Oh, who, me?
No, I'm just
Oh, okay.
jacking
Oh,
around.
sorry.
Oh, that's cool.
But I'm good. It's good to see you guys. Last week we planned on doing a podcast or Paulcast.
Yeah, it's called
And-
Paulcast.
Right. And I went to Chicago instead.
Yeah.
Drove to Chicago. That
Pretty
was a lot
cool.
of fun.
Yeah.
What'd you do last Thursday?
I sat on my ass was because I didn't have to do a podcast.
Podcast.
A podcast. No, I'm calling it a podcast because we didn't get to do it last week. I'm upset. I had a story planned.
Okay, well, you'll get your time. You
I'm going to get my
it's your
time. Oh, I'm going to get my time.
The show's called With Paul and Drew.
That's true.
Oh, boy. Jack, go ahead.
Raise your hand.
The
yes.
camera's on you. Go ahead.
Yes, Jack.
You want to know what I did on Thursday?
I do, yeah.
I stayed up to 2 in the morning to pre-order iPhone 10.
I'm looking forward to hearing the story during Jack's Tech Time. That's going to be really exciting. We got to have our features.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. All my ladies out there, we got to have our features.
But one of the big news this week that everyone should know about is 500 years ago, Martin Luther nailed his theses on the church, which started the Reformation.
The Reformation?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the Lutheran
That's like the
religion
biggest
was
thing that's
started.
ever happened in history, and it's 500 years ago. And did anyone talk about this week?
No.
Do you know why?
Because Trump.
No.
Because
nobody cares.
nobody cares about the Lutheran.
All they care about is hearing and knowing about the news from the Droosh.
All right,
Take
ladies
it
and
away.
gentlemen, I have real hard-hitting truth coming from Fox News.
Whoa, this ought to be good.
Oh, yeah. Hitler in WW2 escape investigated by the CIA bombshell document is revealed. This is a document that the CIA has decided to disclose and declassify.
Okay.
The investigation of finding out if Hitler actually lived in Argentina.
Okay. So what we think happened was that the Allied forces were going towards
Soviets.
where he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
They were part of the Allies.
Well,
at the
they
time.
weren't at first, but yeah, okay, we'll call them allies.
Okay. You've been watching too much Oliver Stone, I think. But anyway.
Yeah.
So they were going towards the bunker that he was at, and he killed himself. Him and his
Family.
his girlfriend, right?
and his family.
His wife, Eva Braun, took a cyanide pill.
Well, they got married and then they killed himself.
Yeah, and then he took a cyanide pill, then shot himself. And then the Soviets found his body. They buried him in a disclosed, unmarked grave.
Yeah, because they didn't want to make him a hero anymore.
Correct.
That's
So-
that's a history. Things happen, but Fox News is going to solve the problem for
That's
us.
damn straight they are.
So what they got to say?
So the people that actually
Obama killed him or something shit
correct.
like that?
Actually, they're saying that Trump was the one that actually took out the
Trump did it.
The new Russian investigation has found
That Trump
was the reason why Hitler is dead.
Trump is
He gave him the cyanide pill.
He's done something right.
Yeah, and he
Yep.
stopped Obama from killing more in the Holocaust.
So
probably.
anyway, some spies have reported that he was living in Argentina or in Colombia, moving from forth, and he worked for a shipping company.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it was a document that somebody had written that
Now
said
he was
that he was alive.
he was an illustrator.
Yeah,
He was an
he was a
artist.
fucking horrible illustrator.
He was also an artist.
I've seen his
Hey,
artwork. His
listen.
watercolors suck.
Just because you're a terrible illustrator doesn't mean you're a bad person.
It's
Okay,
the story.
let's bring that as a truth that we may need to bring up later when we're talking about the conclusion of Inktober.
I think
Oh.
it's the story that matters behind the art. I don't think it's the art. How
It's-
good you
it's
are
the
at
idea.
it. It's the idea.
Okay, so he went to Argentina,
Correct.
and then he also went to Colombia,
Correct.
and
And he's reportedly still alive, or probably
There's
dead
no
now.
way.
He's dead now. But if he was still alive,
but he lived a long time. Is
Yeah.
the theory.
And
now,
this-
what did he do with this at this?
shipping company.
Yeah.
They didn't specify. If
He
there was-
designed
these were
the uniforms. He was good at that.
Probably.
They all looked sharp.
From a spy of an SS soldier who's the reason he had contact with Hitler. He reported that he had contact with Hitler in Argentina.
Wow.
And the people
amazing.
that ended up taking the fall for the Holocaust was the Ickman and how do you say his last name? Mengele? I can't remember how you say that.
Mingle.
Mingle? Was
Yeah.
it Mingle? Okay.
So is this documentary already out?
It's not a documentary. It's just a
Just a
document.
news-
documentation.
It's a documentation.
And
Okay.
where'd this come up from? Someone in Russia?
No, it was okay, so like you know how they did the JFK declassified? That's what this is. So years have passed, they decided to declassify it.
Interesting.
What's
Yeah.
the chance of this being real?
It's just a possibility. There's nothing that's real about it because Ickman was eventually he was hanged in Israel for his crimes in 1961, and
He was the guy that would have known.
Mingle was avoided capture and drowned on the coast of Brazil.
Oh.
And the German courts had found that they declared Hitler dead. So there's really nothing that's actually come about this. Fox News has wasted our lives with this headline.
Hey, do yourself a favor sometime.
Yeah.
Everyone listening to do this too. Go on msnbc.com, look at the news, and then go to foxnews.com right after each other. It is absolutely incredible, the differences.
I bet.
Those two, I mean, from the exact same story. It's no wonder we're a mess. The people listening to us on Facebook right now, they're in. It's because of we're all in our Facebook bubbles.
Yeah.
So, thanks for reaching out of your bubble. Here, look in the camera here, Drew. Thanks for reaching out of your bubble and watching us.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm looking at you. Do you see me?
Yeah. Well, that's a pretty good news story. I mean, that wasn't just, hey, what's going on? This is a big thing. Now, do you remember this ad? And I'll move the camera here. Oh, you can't do that, Drew.
Sorry, I apologize.
That's right.
I just want to be able to see
screen.
I don't know if you remember this ad that we reviewed.
Oh, yeah.
A great player with a major energy upgrade.
I could use a major energy upgrade.
Then upgrade to extra strength power energy. It's fast, powerful, just the right size, like me.
But if you're here, how are you also?
Oh, he's got so much
Out
energy
there.
to do all these things at once.
Yeah, he's going to take this guy's girlfriend home.
Upgrade to extra
And watch him
strength
flip
5-hour
him the hot
energy.
dog.
Official
Flip
partner
the
of
hot
the
chick the
MLB
hot dog.
All-Star Game.
Hack that. Hunting.
Right there.
Yeah.
Altuve is like
I'm
a
offering
great
you
player
my
with
my
a major
hot
energy
dog.
upgrade.
So he's flipping the hot chick the hot dog, okay?
Absolutely.
I'm not mad at him about that, but I never even heard of the guy before. We do a review of his commercial. We give it a thumbs up, if you remember.
We did.
What happened to this guy this week?
Didn't he get charges brought on him?
No, he won the World Series.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
His team
Crazy.
won the World Series.
I could care less about Houston.
And it's all because they drank the 5-hour energy.
No, it's because we talked about him and gave him the thumbs up and supported their thing. They're on the KCTK radio train of positivity.
Oh.
Congratulations to the Houston Astros. We wanted the Royals to win, but we didn't talk about them enough. We talked about the Astros, and sure enough,
They won.
they won.
You know,
Very nice.
maybe we have something special here.
Maybe.
We do, Jack. We do.
We do have something special.
What do we do next? Okay, or let's do tech talk real quick. Shall we do that?
Let me get comfortable.
God, Jack,
Hey, what's up?
give
everybody?
us a Jack's tech talk.
Okay,
Make sure you're looking in the camera. Your mammy's the only one that's actually probably watching on this.
Hey, Mammy, I'm being a good boy. So in the cell phone world, there's crazy things that are happening. Razer, which
You
is,
have a real face for radio.
You're a
I'm
dick.
looking at your camera work.
Razer, which is a gaming accessory brand.
Yeah. I know what a razor is. I use it on my face every day.
Thanks,
Kermit. Put the phone down.
Yeah.
So they released a new phone which has the highest refresh rate on a phone screen before. It's 120 refresh rate. It's got crazy speakers, 4,000 milliamp battery. It's a crazy phone. It's crazy.
Uh-huh.
It's crazy. Okay.
Crazy town.
It's crazy.
Right?
Okay? So that's a cool thing. And then also tomorrow.
So would you ever get a razor?
No.
How much would a razor cost?
$700.
Okay.
So it's on par with regular good cell phones, smartphones, is what I'm about to say. And then also tomorrow, iPhone 10 comes out.
Whoa.
Is released to the public, at least. The media already has them.
It's called iPhone X.
It is called iPhone 10.
I have an iPhone 9.
No,
but you're getting iPhone X.
I'm getting the iPhone 10.
Now you ordered it. Tell us the story about you stayed up late when you probably should have been studying or something like that.
Last Thursday, when we're not going to disclose what happened, why we didn't have a show, but
Let me ask you. Hold on.
Hold up. Let's back it up. Beep beep.
Back it up. Do you spend more time? Do you spend more time doing this technology shit instead of schoolwork? Because,
Yes.
sir, you should be focusing.
I obsess over this
You
stuff.
should really put your efforts towards grades.
But on Thursday night,
look who's talking.
I was expecting to stay up to
I had a 3.0
in one class.
Yeah,
maybe.
no, you didn't.
You did. You know
No.
what? You know what? I'm sorry. You graduated 13th in your class in college.
Right, I did.
I apologize.
Out of how many?
Hey.
Exactly.
13th in my class.
Hey.
Sorry.
Top 13.
I stayed up to 12 thinking that I could pre-order the phone at 12. That was wrong. I had to say at the 2 a.m. because
Apple
pre-orders
time.
because California time,
Yeah.
Pacific time. So that was a thing. So I had to stay up even later. I pre-ordered it through local retailer. And I get it day 1, which is tomorrow.
What
And
time?
then I get it. I'll probably have it around 2 or 3.
So you'll leave from
I
school.
will
and go
leave
over there and get
school.
it?
I will leave school. Go to home. Get my work clothes. Then go get the phone.
Okay. Well,
and
we're
start
looking
working.
forward next week. Well,
Next week
if we
you guys
do-
will get my first review.
If we do next week time, whatever we end up doing with that, we want to see the review of the iPhone X.
10.
And is it called 10? Or I thought you told me the other day that they don't want it to be called 10. That you have to call it X.
It is called the iPhone 10. It's for a Roman numeral. It's the Roman numeral 10 because it's the 10th year anniversary.
Now I got on my iPhone 9. I got a new battery and it works just fine.
Okay.
I don't have to drop $1,000 to get a new phone. It's great. A new battery.
That's fantastic.
So go to Batteries R Us on 35th and Nolan Road.
Oh, he's got a
right
plug
here in
there.
Independence.
So just put a
That's
plug in.
Batteries
That's-
R Us. Back to you, Jack.
That's genius. But the only thing he's missing is the phone number. So it's not a real plug.
That number is, what's that number? Oh, 913-735-0060. If you want batteries that are perfect for an iPhone 9, give us a call. Oh, I should have the camera right on me when I do that. Okay, that's right. We'll work on this camera.
We'll work on this camera stuff.
We'll work on the camera work. So thank you that was Jack's Tech Talk.
Yay! Yay for Jack!
Thanks, Kermit. You're awesome. But
Kermit.
But anyway, people don't give a shit about that. We started something and we didn't really follow through. But you were doing a thing, Drew, called
Inktober.
Inktober.
Yeah.
And tell us about what that was again.
So it's an artist thing where you you just draw in ink, and I decided to take it up a notch, just like Emerald.
So you ink it on paper, right?
Yeah, correct. So what I did was I picked out words, and then I did images with that word, what it meant, the meaning of it, and actually drew the meaning. So,
and you can go to on Facebook Salvatore Lavoda.
That's right.
He spells his last name LEVOTA. So
yeah, I need to change that. I spelled it wrong.
But I mean, it's all right, and he has every day since.
Yeah, I failed to do 16. I got to 16.
They're still pretty
17.
amazing. Is it? I'm trying to think of how we could show this. We could kind of show part of it here on the camera here.
Nice.
If I can blow it up a little bit with the. Okay. Is there one that you like being particular that?
Yeah.
Like this
keep going
one's
up.
Lucifer.
Yeah, that one's all right. That's Luciferius. That's the word. Keep going.
Okay, that
one's probably my favorite.
Yeah, I didn't. You showed this one before. It's the evil eye, and you have the letter I beat up all the other.
The first letters. Yeah.
That one's pretty cool. It looks like a
Jack Frost.
Jack Frost. That is really. I don't know how you do that small
detail.
Small detail.
Yeah.
This is really good. It's Ganesh.
Yep, Ganesh.
The Hindu god of wisdom. That's beautiful. Now, do you just take these and do you color them later, or do you just?
Some of them I do. Some of them I don't. I just keep them black and white. Some of them are black.
That
and
one's
white.
neat. I think you should do on that one. This is a weird one called Arrow Worm.
Yeah, I just played off something
Holy
funny.
shit! That
Yeah, some guys at the beach.
Arrow. And what was it? What was?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Now this one was.
Gross. Oh my
looks
God.
like it was Linda Halverson, Chris Whiting, and 16 others' favorite.
Yeah, that was like the.
And this is
favorite.
called Red Cap. Tell us about Red Cap.
So Red Cap is considered a folktale kind of gnome thing that would kill you, and then soak its hat in your blood, and that's where the Red Cap comes from.
That's not good.
No,
He's scary.
yeah,
He said he looks like a little troll, evil looking with a knife, and he will kill you.
He will kill you.
Spheral
yeah. Those are just marbles.
marbles.
I did a bunch of marbles.
How long did it take you to do each one of these?
About a night.
One. A night's not a measurement of time.
That's a good point. It takes. Well, if I had to pick, like on a Saturday, sometimes
Such a douchebag.
sometimes they. Some of them take me to about 4:00 in the morning. One time.
Okay, when did you start?
Oh, at like
3:30. I mean,
I started at like 9 or 10.
Okay, I'm going to tell you how time works. Okay, so you started at 10. You were done at 4. That's 6 hours.
Take them about 6 hours.
Thank you, Jack. With your tech, did you have your calculator over there?
I hate you so goddamn much.
How long did this take? Each one take you about?
About 6 hours.
Okay, great. That's wonderful.
There it is.
Wow. Now this one is automation, and it looks like
Automaton.
cyborg automaton.
Yeah,
It looks like a robot that is on a one wheel.
Yeah, that's the point.
Oh, okay, cool. That looks like a fire troll.
Cloud-like. It looks like a creature that's a cloud.
Yep.
And
he's got a little top hat.
You kind of have a lot of really evil. You're good at drawing evil. This is just flowers, poppy.
Yeah, they make heroin out of this.
Yeah,
heroin is created out of this.
And poppy is the
Vietnam War.
World War One. Is the poppy's the symbol of that because they went to the poppy fields and it was like they all wore 'em when they came home.
If you go to the World War
Did
One
you know
museum
that?
at the very bottom under the glass floor, there is a one poppy for like, I don't know, a lot of soldiers.
Yeah, very
Actually,
good.
I've never
Jack.
been to that museum.
It's very neat, and you should go sometime.
Yeah,
Nice.
this is the national one in Kansas City.
Nice.
This is a strange one.
An anglerfish.
Anglerfish, which looks like a robot fish.
Yeah, I made it a robot. Because why not?
Is that like a
Even though
lantern?
take over.
Is that like a lantern on its thing?
Yeah.
Okay, now this one's is kind of a simple one. It's just a fire salamander.
Yeah,
Just looks like
in
a lizard
mythology, they're made of fire.
and
So.
fire at the end. And it looks like some of the great comments on Facebook is Linda
Cool.
Halverson said. She said,
I like it. Good job.
looks like Leah Valentine Pack said,
I like it, Sonny boy. Very nice.
and then Linda Halverson again said,
Good job, sweetie.
so you got some fans out there.
You know what? You know what I like to call that one?
What?
Charmander.
They're very nice.
Now this is kind of a neat one. This is called abstractional.
Yep.
And how would you describe this?
Just a bunch of designs. I was just going for eye. Do you see the eyes?
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
In some of the reviews.
Well, I mean, I would.
I like it, big brother. You're so great.
And your grandmother said,
I love this one.
and your little cousin says,
This is awesome.
so, I mean,
I will never comment on one of your Facebook
you got
posts.
some really.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
Oh, and then you got, I'm so cute. On the next one, I do like this one.
This
It's
one's not
Halloween.
supposed to be cute.
It's Halloween. It looks like a little kid who's dressed up like some type of character. But
Okay.
he also, there could be, he could be evil behind
It's
it.
Chucky.
He is evil.
It's
Okay, so
Chucky.
here's the deal.
Okay.
It's from a movie. His name is Sam. He represents Sam Hain, the god of Halloween. And if you don't give him candy in this movie or put out a jack-o'-lantern, he will come into your house and he will kill you with that sucker.
But he looks like a little kid. So do people
Yeah,
think
but
he's
when
a
he
kid?
takes his mask off, he has like a pumpkin head and all this other
See
stuff.
that? You gotta,
Take his mask off?
no, color it up and everything.
Yeah, I was going to color him.
So that's pretty impressive.
Thanks.
Check it out at Salvatore Lavote on Facebook. You'll let people just look at it, right?
Yeah.
Do they have to be your friend?
No, they're not. Well, yeah.
Why is that? Why is that?
Because that's how I have it set up.
So, is there anything you're going to do with this, or did
I
you?
put him in my portfolio for the this convention I'm going to November 13th to try and get a job.
Okay.
So,
And remember, Hitler was an illustrator too.
thanks.
No problem. Now, did you learn anything through it? Did you find?
I found that it's actually harder than it seems. It's hard to get into the
That's very
routine. It's hard to get in the routine. I only got to 17, and I was supposed to have 31 by the end of the month. So
That's still pretty good, though.
yeah, I'm gonna
I mean,
finish
you
them up in my portfolio and at least have all 31.
You
there.
do have a life and stuff.
I did. Yeah, I work, and sometimes I just didn't feel like drawing that night.
Right. Right. And it takes you all night.
Yeah.
6 hours to be exact.
Oh, thank you, Jack.
Yeah, 6 hours. Yeah.
6 hours.
So that is wonderful. That's good stuff. We're playing. I feel like we're playing a little bit catch up. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
we are.
Just like here's what we did, and here's what you did, and here's what's going on, and everything.
So do you want to hear about my meeting that
Oh
we
yeah,
missed?
let's do that real quick. I was gonna
Let's do that before break.
Cut it to break, but let's you know, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. No one really cares about any of this stuff. All they care about is more news from the Drush.
From the Drew.
All right, so here's the deal. The reason why we started this little hiatus is because on one Thursday I couldn't be here because I had to go to a den meeting for my nephew.
That's right.
Because I am a pack leader.
And Jack had to study for school.
ACTs. So here's the deal.
How'd that go, Jack?
Yeah, how's your go? Let's hear yours first. How'd yours go?
It didn't work.
You didn't do very well?
The thing I was supposed to do wasn't working.
Oh, okay. Did you get your score back from your ACT yet?
I get the score back and do it in 8 weeks.
Okay. Thank you, Jack.
Thank you for the whispering, you creepy man. Anyway, so back to my story.
Yes.
The most important one. So I went there early, waited till about 7, and that's when the meeting was supposed to start. So I followed.
What meeting is this again?
This is the committee
listener
meeting for
viewers.
the pack for the whole
For the Boy Scout.
for the Cub Scouts.
Yeah.
So I saw one of the leaders that I
It
knew
took all night. That's how long the meeting was.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I saw the guy that I knew, so I followed him, and I went to the room that I thought this committee meeting was supposed to be at, because I had
Where
missed
was
like
this-
the first
where was
two.
this at?
This is in Platt Woods.
Okay.
And Park Hill.
At the school or something?
No, it's at a church.
Okay.
So it's the Platt. You know what? I won't say the name.
Yeah.
Let's just not
It's
say the name.
some church up
It's
there.
some church out there. So anyway, so I went there, walked into the room, getting ready to take a seat. There's a bunch of guys in a circular table.
Oh boy!
So I take a seat, and I realize they've all stopped talking, and they're all looking at me.
Okay.
So I looked at them while I'm halfway almost into the seat, and I was like, "Is this where the committee meeting is for the Cub Scouts?"
Uh-huh.
And they're like, "No, this is the Boy Scout meeting." Committee meeting, and I was about to correct him, like, you mean just scouting? You mean the scouting? Because there's no Boy Scouts anymore.
Right,
I just want to make sure that I got that abundantly clear.
Right.
So I got up. I was like, oh, so where's the Cub Scout meeting? And they're all complaining because I guess this has happened before, that somebody came in, walked in on their Boy Scout meeting.
Well, no, wait. So they're all pissy that you walked in on their important
and I
meeting?
interrupted them. So I was like, oh,
See,
well,
you know what I thought you were going to. The way you set it up, I thought it was going to be like the AA meeting or something.
No,
Some serious thing.
No. There's more that goes on to this story.
Okay, I can't wait.
So anyway, they're like, it's down. It's 2 doors down.
Okay.
And we'll see you next year, or a couple of years
Yeah,
from now.
whatever.
And I was like,
You'll
yeah,
never
sure,
see
whatever.
me
You're not
again,
going to see
pal.
me again.
Yeah.
So
You're not gonna see me again, bye.
So I go to the next room, and I walk in, and I realize that there's all women there, pregnant or holding a baby.
Oh my God! Did
So-
you know any of them? Was it your
No,
responsibility?
we're good. So
did any of the kids look
this-
like you?
You're not the mailman, are you?
The teacher comes up to me.
Oh man, you know they're easy and everything like that.
Oh come on!
So the teacher comes up to me. She's like, "Oh my God, so are you here for singles class?"
Wait a minute! All these women were in there for singles class?
Yeah, they're all single mothers.
All right.
It's a single mothers class.
But
Do I look like a mother to you?
I was like,
But
no.
you're not single.
Exactly. I was like, no, I'm looking for the Cub Scout meeting. She's
Oh,
like,
okay.
oh, well, we don't know where that is, though. Good luck with that. I'm like, you know what? You do you, boo-boo.
Yeah.
So I walk out to the next room, and I
What are these
interrupt
all-
a prayer session.
Wait, time out. Let's go back to let's go back to single women. Can like single guy like Jack show up there and kind of meet some girls?
Could I meet a lady?
Hey, I want you to really look at me, and I want you to hear what I have to say. They were wolf. And I mean wolf.
Okay, good notice.
If you could give me their number, I'd like to go out with them and everything like that.
There might be a reason why they were single.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm just
here we
saying.
go.
Anyway.
All right, just a question.
So anyway,
I just know they're easy.
the next room I go into, because I've interrupted. Now I've interrupted 3 things:
Okay, the
Ne-
Boy Scout meeting,
singles
single
meeting, and
mom
now a
letter
prayer
prayer.
session.
Oh my God! How many people were in the prayer session?
A lot of old people. They were praying for somebody that looked like they were suffering from cancer. So
Oh,
I felt like
man.
a complete fucking
Wait,
asshole.
hold on. Here's my question. Have you not seen the people that are supposed to be in this committee meeting? So how are you walking into all these groups
Okay,
like, oh,
well,
this isn't the right people?
that
Why would
was
I
the-
even ask them if this is the right group? I'm just leaving.
So that was the weird part. I thought this dude was the pack leader.
Oh,
And I guess he just showed up one day and was just there one day.
Okay.
So I just...
So after
So
you,
I left after that.
After you okay, so
you
you
didn't even
interrupted them
go?
with God.
It's like the show was already supposed to be going on, so there was no way for me to get back in time.
No. I mean, I guess what I'm saying is there was no meeting then.
No, there was a meeting. It was just in the wrong. I was just in the wrong
Building?
wrong floor. It was on the 2nd floor.
Do you know where it is now?
Nope, I don't remember the room number.
Do you think you'll find it again?
No,
I hope
because
you have to go
next
through all that again.
because the next committee meeting, I'm going to Justice League, and I don't even care.
Yeah!
Yeah,
Yeah!
and then we're gonna do our podcast the next
Yeah.
day. Yeah.
Or we do late night podcast.
It's called the Paulcast. And here's why: because you do Facebook Live.
Yes, we know.
YouTube,
Yes.
iTunes,
Yes.
Google Play,
Podbean.
Live radio.
Listen to my radio, Podbean, all of those. Do you know any other? Okay, anyway, that is a wonderful, wonderful story, Drew.
Yep, and I'm glad that I got to make you laugh because the whole deal was to try and make you laugh at my misery.
It worked.
And it worked. Cool.
It totally worked.
Perfect.
But now we're going to take a break.
Sounds good.
And we're going to come back and we're going to talk about superhero movies.
You're damn right
That's
we are.
really what we're going to talk about.
Hell yeah.
But,
Yeah! Hell yeah!
So we'll do that, and we'll be back with more KCTK Radio's Week Review with Paul and Drew and Jack, too. Are you pretty excited to know about all the deals that are going on at Rosie's Supermart right over there on 24 Highway? If you have any questions, fellas, just kind of just dive in here because there's a lot of good deals.
What about diapers?
No
Male
diapers.
diapers.
But they have fish nugget basket for $5.99. The large Nancy Pelosi carryout pizza, $3.99. Those Kansas kumquats that Jack just keeps shoving in his mouth, 89 cents per pound. Shredded lettuce, one bag only for 99 cents. Hey, you know those Click Energy food substitute bars that you love so much? 14 for $6.55.
Gives me the runs.
Well, then you'll need Magic the Gathering board game, 2 for $14.95. Baywatch, the movie, on Blu-ray.
Which one?
For $8.79, the movie. Wilson Official Outdoor Volleyball, $30.06. Beer, just says beer, for $7.97.
What about anchovies with mustard?
Anchovies with mustard, 7 for $17.50.
Oh my God!
Diet water. Get a 6-pack or a 12-pack for $13.99. Trouble the Game by Milton Bradley, $3.97. For Jack, this is for you. Aquanet hairspray, $2.97 per can. Don't forget Gary's ginger flavored soda drink, 11 for $6.13.
What about a Deadbolt lock set, Paul?
Deadbolt lock set, yes. That's on here somewhere. And it's only, how much, Drew?
It's for $135.99. That's insane.
That's crazy.
And it's a 17-pack.
And don't forget, gee, your hair smells terrific shampoo, $5.78 per gallon, limit 19
and
gallons.
Don't forget leg pantyhose, a dozen eggs for $13.99.
That's right. You can get all of that and more at Rosie's Mart, the place where you can get all that stuff, I guess.
It just says beer.
Diet water.
What?
Nicotine, cadmium, benzene, ammonia, arsenic, formaldehyde, hydrogen cyanide, carbon monoxide. These are just a few of the 7,000 chemicals that can be traced from cigarettes. Tobacco-related deaths are expected to rise to around 8 million annual deaths worldwide by the year 2030. Put down the cigarette and don't be one of those people.
What'll you have? Pabst Blue Ribbon. What'll you have? Pabst Blue Ribbon. When you're watching TV boxing bouts with fighters swinging hooks and clouts, the moment that bell begins to sound, it's Pabst Blue Ribbon from the very first round. What'll you have? Pabst Blue Ribbon.
What'll you have?
Pabst Blue Ribbon. What'll you have? Pabst Blue Ribbon. Pabst Blue Ribbon beer.
Smoother, smoother, smoother flavor. Zest and sparkle, millions favor. Taste that smoother, smoother flavor.
Pabst Blue Ribbon beer. Finest beer served anywhere. Pabst Blue Ribbon beer. What'll you have? Pabst Blue Ribbon.
And welcome back to KCTK Radio's Week Review with Paul and Drew and Jack. And we're back having a great time, and I'm glad you're listening to us. You know, when they do the Facebook Live, it says it's broadcasting, but a lot of times Facebook doesn't let you play things that a podcast would. Mm-hmm. So maybe this is not getting through. Maybe, because I don't know if Rosie's paid Facebook for the advertisement.
Maybe not.
Here's what I have to say. The station just got these upgrades to even do Facebook Live, so it's going to take a little bit of trial and error till we actually get it right. So it's okay. It's okay at the moment.
Plus, there's all kinds of different places you can still pick up the program.
Exactly, of course.
That's what we did for everybody.
Now,
last time we were together, we talked about the Justice League preview.
We did.
Yes. And we're going to talk more about the Justice League later, but we also there's other good movies coming up. And Jack, I think you suggested this, that we take a look at the new Star Wars.
Yes.
Now, I haven't seen, I guess I did see in a bad copy, was it, I don't even know the name of it, but it was where Han Solo's son...
It's The Force Awakens.
Force Awakens.
Yes.
And so this next one is the...
Sequel to that
Sequel to that.
The Last Jedi.
The Last Jedi. And this is coming out, in December?
Yeah.
Yep.
So...
I think it was the 14th. Maybe that's Justice League date. I'm not sure.
So let's take a look at this preview, because I know you are you guys excited by this one?
I'm a Star Wars fan. I'm not. I did not like Force Awakens. Wasn't a giant fan. I thought Rogue One was better, although there is some bad things that came out of Rogue One.
And Rogue One was like a pre.
Technically, it was just
what bad came out of Rogue One?
Okay, basically, Princess Leia and everybody else who is involved in the rebellion are pretty much just like, who cares? Because they really don't mean anything. Leia only just got a message and then has it, and then the whole, because the whole New Hope is showing that she's like no prissy princess kind of thing, and she actually looks like a hero. In this, she just looks like somebody who's just passing a message, and her character's ruined pretty much after that. That's how I look at it. And not to mention the fact, the one dude that talks crap in the New Hope to Darth Vader. And Darth Vader's doing all that stuff in Rogue One. This dude should know what is it, his first day, that he's just going to be like, I'm going to talk crap to Darth Vader about his sorcery, and then he chokes him. Like, dude, he just wiped out 30 people in 3 minutes. You need to watch yourself.
Is Darth Vader in that one?
Yeah. Oh,
at
man. One of my favorite
end.
scenes of Darth Vader. He just wrecks through people. That was one of the coolest parts of that.
Star Wars for some reason. That's too much.
Darth Vader was awesome.
I think new Star Wars. No, I feel like you'd be appealed to new Star Wars.
Okay, well, let's take a look at this preview here. One of you guys described this too.
Kylo Ren is looking out of a window.
I saw raw.
What? AT-AT. Actually, can we go back? Go to the beginning of the commercial, okay? Now go to the AT-ATs.
Yeah, they have tusks.
No, not even that. I'm not even going to point that out. I'm going to go away from my mic just so I can point at stuff at the screen. Now pause it.
I saw raw.
Oh, no, you missed it. Go back.
You mean the flying sword? The
fortress? Go. Now pause
Raw.
Uncle Paul.
What is it?
Pause it on the AT-ATs. Now, I would just like to point something out.
I don't know what an AT-AT is.
In there, those are the regular AT-ATs. So these guys are even bigger.
No, they're not. They're one's closer and one's they're far away.
Because those two are standing right next to each other.
No. So
So
what Jack is saying on this is that there's ones that are bigger, but they're not. They're one's closer and one's farther away.
There's those two are standing right next to each other. That's the
I know. They're not standing next to each other. Anyway, come watch this. Let's watch this.
Bullshit. That's a cool thing.
Untamed power.
Okay, this is what's his name?
Kylo Ren.
He's the new Darth Vader.
I'm disappointed.
He's Darth Vader's grandson.
I'm disappointed.
He's
he
the
doesn't
new
have a
bad
mask.
guy.
Special.
He's the new Sith. I want to know how she got that lightsaber.
Well, wait a
Maz
minute.
Kanata found it.
Wait.
She said that's a story. She said that's a
No,
story.
I want to know how she found it.
I bet you.
Because it dropped in the Cloud City.
Time out. The very last scene of that one, she walks up to Luke Skywalker, right?
Yeah, she
He
has.
probably gave it to her.
No, the lightsaber comes from what? I can't remember her name. What's her name?
Maskanata.
Maskanata. Okay, so Maskanata does not.
She's a scavenger, though.
Yeah, she's a scavenger, but she doesn't explain how she found it on Cloud City.
I bet you she was at Cloud City whenever it was dropped, and one of either her or somebody, if she has a crew or something like that, somebody found it. She took it. She's like, oh my god, I know exactly what this is. I've talked to Luke before, and then she kept
lost
it.
already.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's Darth Vader's lightsaber, just so you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
His original
lightsaber before the red one, the corrupted.
Yep.
And no, wait a minute. I'm gonna go back because he's talking to a person.
But now it's awaiting.
She's talking to a person in a hood with a metal
it's
hand.
Luke
I don't wonder who
Skywalker.
that is. Oh yeah, there's Luke.
Old Luke.
But now it's awake. And I need help.
And she's very powerful.
She's so hot.
She might be the embodiment of the Force.
Okay. And there's R2D2. He's back.
It does now.
So what we see is the hot chick. What's her name?
Her name's Rey.
Rey is going to fight the
Kylo Ren.
Darth Vader.
They've already fought before. They fight in the first Force Awakens.
But they're going to fight again, right?
Yeah, there's a vendetta between them.
Sorry, one of our fans is requesting cake, so I got to text them back here real quick. So, okay. They fought before. But they're going to have a showdown again, right?
Yeah, he's just...
You would assume.
And this right here, this was... Why tell us?
I don't think he'll do it there. I think he'll sit there and they'll be talking through the Force, and he won't pull the trigger.
He'll pull the trigger.
Nope, I don't think he will. That's my guess. I don't think he will.
Well, she's got to die, dude.
Oh yeah, she's
eventually.
Okay, so they were
Well,
just
that's not true because they can CGI her
No,
and do whatever.
they need to kill her
So
off.
they were just showing new Darth Vader was pointing the thing,
Which is his
the
mom.
thing
He was about to kill his
Princess
mom.
Leia, who's his mom.
Yeah.
See, but also he's in a tiny ship during that scene, and she's in a giant ship. Tiny ship couldn't destroy a big ship like that.
Well, he's only shooting at the bridge. He's not shooting at the ship. He's trying to kill his mom.
Well,
I guess so.
one thing we do know is that they're making us think he did.
Yes, that's what they're trying to make us think.
Maybe that.
I mean, he
I
already
don't-
killed
I
his
don't-
dad. Why wouldn't he kill his mom?
No, wait. That's the big dog here. The guy.
His name is Chewbacca.
The big Chewbacca.
He's
guy.
a Wookiee.
Shouldn't he be dead? He's old.
No, he's not dead. They age very differently.
Okay, what's this little character guy?
I have no idea
Looks
what
like
that
Gilly.
is.
Yeah, whatever he is cute.
Is that
He
Gilly?
is cute. It is Gilly.
Can that be Gilly?
Sure. I don't know what
we'll
that
name
is.
It, fine, we'll name it Gilly.
That's a new character.
Let's see again.
I like Poe Dameron.
I do too.
I like Poe Dameron.
This Christmas, and that's the Maltese Falcon, right?
Millennium Falcon.
Okay. Okay, no one. I want to see this again because I want to see Chewie Chewbacca. Chewie Chewbacca. He says raw, and then Gilly. He looks like a little penguin Gilly.
Spark. It'll light the fire. It'll burn the first one.
Poe Dameron's awesome.
Are these people that we know?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's Finn.
That's Finn and that's Captain Phasma.
Okay, no wait. Who was Iron Man there with the
That's Captain Phasma. She's the new bounty hunter. So she's
It's a
Yes, she's the replacement for Boba Fett.
Okay, and there's soccer ball robot. And
Those things look badass. I don't know what they are. They're like ice jackals. They're
Yeah,
cool.
they're cool.
they look like Sophie with in the snow, right?
Sure.
The dog,
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
the bad white dogs. Okay. Now who's that guy? Black
That's
guy.
Finn.
It's Finn.
Okay.
He's a good guy.
Finn was a stormtrooper.
And he
Okay.
realized what I'm doing is fucked up.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like, this isn't cool.
And who's that old guy?
And Snoke.
I couldn't think of his name.
What's
Thanks.
Snoke mean?
That's his name,
He's the
Snoke.
leader. He's the mastermind behind.
He's the
Sith.
new emperor.
Nobody knows who he is.
Okay.
See, that was the thing I hated about Force Awakens. They didn't explain any of that shit.
Show me my place in all this.
Threw this dude in. You're like, fuck. Come to the dark side.
Is she a Skywalker? Is she all related?
We don't
somehow?
know. We don't know any of that.
People think that she's Luke's daughter.
Yeah, everybody thinks that that's Luke's daughter. But
Okay, then that's the original trailer. We've already
Yeah, we've
discussed
already-
this,
we've
so
already
we
gone
can
through
we
this.
can stop this looking at the trailer now.
All right, I played it because you guys are friends of it. But I don't get any of it. Should I go see it?
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go see it.
Are
I
you-
got a movie pass, so it's
I got
all
a movie
good.
pass too.
How would you? Are you rate? You're very excited by it. Kind of excited about it. Don't want to go see
This
it.
a 1 to 5 scale?
Yeah.
4.
4, 5 being the top.
5 being top.
I'm going into it like I'm going into Justice League,
Okay.
without an opinion.
But you're
Without
going into
expectations.
It. So you're going in with a 3.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's Star Wars. I don't know. I don't even know if I'll see it.
You probably won't. That's fine. I'll go see it with him.
Okay, here's another one called Black Panther.
Yeah, I'm excited for this. Now, Black Panther actually looks badass.
Okay, tell us about Black Panther, Drew.
All right, so Black Panther is the warrior king of Wakanda, a secret society in Africa that has its own laws, and their main export is vibranium, which is Captain America's shield.
Yeah, this is a Marvel movie.
Yeah.
Black Panther was in Captain America Civil War.
Yeah.
And now he's having his own
And Black
feature
Panther
film.
is the protector of Wakanda.
And it's the last film before Infinity War?
I think so. No, Thor is. No, this and Thor.
Ragnarok's already
Thor's
out.
coming out, and then this one is, and then...
Infinity War next year.
Yeah.
Now, what's the Black Panther's power?
He has a spiritual connection with the spirit of the Black Panther, and he also has vibranium armor, weapons, and he is a expert at hand-to-hand combat.
Okay.
And he also wears it's a vibranium suit that looks like a Black Panther, and he also has claws that are vibranium made.
Weapons that I
And the spirit with the Black Panther is how he moves fast and stuff.
Yeah.
Gets his strength.
Every Black Panther is bestowed this gift.
And he's the king of his country.
Now, hold on, pause it real quick. I want to explain something.
Yeah.
The basis of what's about to happen. Okay,
Right.
so the bad guy in this was supposed to be the new Black Panther.
Okay.
But the deal is in Wakanda that anybody can challenge the current Black Panther to take the mantle.
Okay. And the king is always the Black Panther?
Not always.
Okay.
Well, it usually, yeah, but if he's beaten, then
yeah,
he possibly could lose his crown as well.
Okay.
But
he became the Black Panther during Civil War because his dad.
And hopefully,
killed.
they show him actually going through the tournament. But his dad's dead, so he really can't fight anybody for the title, unless they're not doing it in the movies like that.
Marvel Studios, another Disney movie.
Also, a futuristic society in Wakanda. They're highly high tech.
Are they kind of like a hidden city too?
Yeah, they're a hidden city. It's like Gorilla City.
Oh wow. That's terrible.
What? That's a hidden city.
Oh, okay.
Just like Atlantis.
You get to decide what kind of king you are going to be.
I don't know about this.
Don't freeze.
It's too complicated.
It's not. He takes care of poachers and stuff.
God, I'd want to wear that suit so bad.
I would too. That's Killmonger.
The guy who wanted to be the Black Panther.
Yeah, he gets exiled. Him and his dad. I like it that they made the suit now that you can just like make it come up.
For this. The world's gonna start over.
Oh, that's Creed, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's the bad
Killmonger.
guy.
He's the bad guy.
What happens now?
He's one of the biggest enemies of Black Panther.
And is he from the comics too?
Yeah, he's huge in the comics.
Okay.
Like a big dude. So I'm glad to see that they made Michael B. Jordan just roided out.
You will not be able to stay home, brother. You will not be able to plug in, turn on, and cop out.
Sorry, Joey. We weren't entertaining that for you.
That was 8 Man, by the way, if you didn't see it.
And he's jumping around. Sorry, folks that are listening. They're jumping around and fighting people, and it doesn't. None of it makes sense to me.
Tell me something.
This is the old one about Wakanda.
Okay, that's it, right?
Yeah.
So what do you think? Are you looking forward to that one?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
And your rating would be?
I'm hoping it's gonna be a 5.
5?
Are you talking about 1 to 5?
Yeah, if you want to go
I'm hoping
see
it's
it.
gonna be a 5.
What do you say, Jack?
I'll give it a 4.
A 4? I guess I'll go see it, but I don't understand it. Is any of the other Marvel people in this?
This is why they should have done the Battle of Wakanda with Ultron. That would have made that movie so much better. If they had brought Black Panther into it, Ultron going over there to try and get vibranium to make a new body, just like he did with Vision, and then the Avengers end up helping Black Panther to fight off this entire army of Ultron, that would have been awesome.
Huh.
But instead they set it up for Civil War and half-ass crap.
So there's a couple movies that we are watching for you folks, and that way you'll be ready for Black Panther. I mean, Thor's coming out
This weekend.
Thor's coming out this weekend.
Please excuse me for a second.
Yeah, no one even knows that you're gone, Jack. Jack, I'm gonna do that kid.
I don't know.
I mean, he's not here right now, so. I
Well,
don't
maybe
know
he
what to
shouldn't
do.
guzzle down an entire.
Yeah, show that to the camera. If you could, yeah.
He was slurping on this.
Yeah.
Like what?
And you know, he's got a little bladder.
He's got a little bladder going on.
He had to raise
I gotta
his
go
hand.
pee pee.
But he had to go. I mean, a guy got to go.
Yeah, you gotta go. But he's
right?
like holding up his hand like it's a hall pass.
Right. He can go whenever. So, okay, so you
Anyway.
got Thor, Fraggle Rock coming out.
Yeah, I got Fraggle Rock.
Then you got the Super Friends movie. Then you got.
By the way, that
Star
is a
Wars.
part. That is a part 1. Justice League. There is going to be a part 2.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So Star Wars, and then so there'll be a lot of good movies. And you have the Movie Pass.
I do. I have the golden ticket.
And
That's what I call it.
That's where you pay $10 a month.
Correct.
And you then from there.
By the way, I hated how everybody has to argue that it's not free if you have to pay for it for a month.
Well, you were
it is,
explaining
though.
it that it's free, and it's not free. You have to pay for it.
Obviously, nothing in this world's free.
But that's what you said. That was the
free
point.
for that moment. That the fact that I paid
it isn't.
only $10
It's
for a
$10
month,
a month.
and a whole month I can see any movie I want.
It's $10 a month, and you can go see any movie you want
Once a day. You're
yes,
right.
but that's not free. That was our point. That was my point.
Yeah, I got you.
So anyway, okay. So we're going to talk about Justice League in a bit, but I thought maybe we should play a little bit of the fun game called Gambit.
I love it.
A little more discussion than playing commercials on a radio show.
Yeah.
It's Gambit. And
Jack
here's your
Sparrow.
host.
Wow. Okay. Hey, what's going on?
Hey, everybody, yay!
Okay, here's the Gambit. You have to come up this. I did this one in a little bit differently. You just have to come up with answer the hard question. Okay. The number one question is, what job would you never do, no matter how much money they paid you?
Jack, you go first.
Oh, jeez. I don't know. I'd do anything for a lot of money.
I'm not saying get gross. I mean, just like I don't think I could. I don't think I could be a waitress.
I don't
or a
think
waiter.
I don't think I could be a sewage cleaner.
Why is that?
I don't know. I don't like the thought of being in poop and pee in being underground in a closed space. It smells bad. You're disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I could do that.
Now, me, I was making it simpler. I would say, I don't know if I could be a waiter. And nothing against waiters. It's just that you have so much going on. You have to have attention to detail that I don't have. Believe it or not, if you look at this, and I would get too mad. I think at everybody.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I'm right there with you.
I guess
the
maybe,
minute
maybe for enough money, I could. I guess
the minute somebody like a customer decided to give me lip, I would absolutely lose it. And I'm blaming me for their steak not being correctly.
Right.
Like, okay,
being
listen,
unreasonable.
Do you complain at home whenever you make your own food? I don't think so. So why don't you just, once you treat somebody like a human being, stop being a dick.
Yeah. Now my daughter,
I don't know how she did that.
My daughter, she does waitress because she's in college.
So does my sister.
She does. Oh, okay, that's right. Your sister does too, and so they do a good job at it. It just,
I could never do it.
I would have a hard time doing it. And I guess I could do it for enough money, but I do. It's weird because as I thought about this, you think about those jobs, and it's not just a waiter. I start I really look up to those folks who have enough temperament.
Yeah, that's why I'm always
attention
nice to my
detail.
waitress or waiter.
Yeah, I mean they are. Now remember the time we had a waitress and you forgot to pay the bill and you just walked out?
Yeah, that was a good time.
I was with you too. I forgot
okay,
to.
so my job would have
what's
to
yours?
be exterminator.
Exterminator. Why is
I
that?
don't like bugs. Not a fan of bugs.
And you're an Eagle Scout.
Yeah, that doesn't mean I like bugs.
But you'd also have to kill spiders and ants and roaches. That would be gross.
I absolutely cannot stand roaches.
Yeah.
I actually wouldn't mind killing a bunch of roaches. That actually wouldn't bother me as much as a bunch of spiders.
But you pull a bookshelf.
Yeah,
or something
exactly.
away,
the minute
and
they
then
touch me, I'm going to lose my
and
freaking
then they
mind.
would just be everywhere.
I'm not I'm not afraid of bugs. I just don't like bugs.
Yeah.
And
that'd be tough.
You know what? They live there. I live here. There's no reason why we should interact.
Well, I feel kind of a wuss because yours is the sewer. No one would. I mean, I guess people do that and they make good money, and we need them to do that.
Yeah, somebody's got to do it.
But
otherwise, we're gonna have feces running all down the curbs, and we'll end up having another black plague.
Right?
Do you want that to happen,
Do you
Jack?
want that, Jack?
Get out there and clean the sewage, man. Step up. Get the job done. This guy.
Okay. So that was one question. Here's the next question for you. But first, here's the music.
It's Gambit.
Gilly's barking at us.
Here's your host, Wink Martin.
Yay! Okay, here's the next question. What job could you do right now if they hired you today? And I don't mean just like Illustrator or Apple Master.
I get what you mean.
Here's mine. If you hired me right now, and I'm not trying to be boastful, I'm just trying to say about me. You gave me a co-starring, not top of the line on a sitcom. I could kill it right now. Like if I started to become one of the friends of the Big Bang guys, maybe I'm on every episode, but I don't have a lot of lines.
Just kind of that guy.
Just go in there and say something funny that they wrote. Easy. I could do it now, and clearly we could do a real radio show. But I could do it right now, and I tell people that are like, well, you're not as funny as that guy on as Newman on Seinfeld. Well, no, I'm not, but I could easily pull it off. I know I could. I want my chance, Hollywood. I want my chance to be. I'm not even talking like a Kramer.
This guy takes improv classes, so he knows what he's talking about.
I couldn't do that. I couldn't be a regular. I'm not an actor enough to where I could do a regular
Kramer
credit, but coming on every once in a while, easy
peasy.
I want my chance. Okay, what's yours, Drew?
Fireman.
You think you could be a fireman?
No, I'm joking. Cop.
Cop?
That's even worse.
Detective, actually.
You think you could be a detective?
Oh yeah, I think I could be a detective.
Are you joking around? Or are you?
No, I think I could be.
I
think I could be a detective.
Yeah,
man.
just because you read enough Batman comics doesn't mean you're good.
That's exactly what that means.
No,
I read enough Batman comic books. I know what to do.
Because when you listen to that stuff, you have the mind.
Yeah, exactly.
Where you're interested in it,
and I can see details.
Uh-huh.
You know, I'm really good at seeing. I'm an artist. I got the artist's eye. So I think I could be a good detective.
Okay, that's a good one.
If I really tried, I think I could be a really good detective.
Okay.
And to be honest with you, that would be a dream of mine. I would love to be a detective.
Yeah.
That would be the shit. But, I don't have the temperament.
So that's why, help. I mean, my dream would be to be like 2.5 Men's like neighbor that would come over the pizza guy that's on there, right? And that's not ambition at all. That's just going on there and doing nothing and then leaving. So at least detective is helping somebody.
Exactly. Or
I wouldn't. Yeah, I have no ambition to help anybody. Okay,
Or
yeah,
voice actor.
I would like to be a voice actor.
Voice actor, but that's hard. That's really hard stuff.
I know, but I've watched Robin Williams. I've practiced since I was 6.
You think you
I
could
think
do it?
I could do it.
Okay,
that's another one of my dreams is to be a voice actor. So I think out of
I'd
any
like to
acting,
be a voice actor.
I think I could be a voice actor.
Okay, Jack.
You know, I was prepared to say that I don't think I'm qualified for any major job.
Well,
but
that's why I keep going back to mine. Mine's not a major thing, but I could do it.
But I agree. I would really like to be a voice actor.
A voice actor.
I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Okay, you want to do a scene here? You guys just a scene real quick.
Okay.
Okay, Drew, you and me together.
Wait a minute, set it up. What scene? What do we got?
Let's see here. Let's think about what you guys are. We want to be funny, right?
Yeah, correct.
Oh shoot. Okay, I'm out.
Perfect. That's perfect. Save it.
So this is a scene where you guys are you figure out you're related, you're brothers, because you meet each other at Honky Tonk.
Okay, all right. So I just want to let you know that I found out that we're blood related. And I think that maybe we should hang. I don't know. My mom is related to your mom in some fashion, but I'm just saying that like we're like cousins.
Who's the related relative that we are connected to by?
But your mom is related to my mom.
In what
It's been
way?
a strange relationship. Why you got to break? See, this is why our mothers can't get along, because you got to go and just ruin this experience.
I have no idea who you are.
You pay the bill.
I don't
I'm outta
understand.
here.
Okay, sorry. Didn't know who you were. I apologize.
That was terrible and everything.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah.
Did I do good?
Okay. Here, I'll give you your critique. You try to set up the scene. He gave you nothing. But Jack, you did use your voice.
I did use my voice.
So, okay. So, if you just do another thing, okay?
Okay.
Just do.
Okay.
Just do. Ready?
Please give me a
No,
chance.
wait. You ready?
I
You're
think the big thing is that you didn't give me a chance
Jack's
to talk.
first. Jack
Okay.
first.
I gave you plenty of
Ready
chances.
to be.
You didn't.
You're going to listen to this music and you're going to be a crazy character and introduce yourself. Tell everybody about what kind of character you are. Ready, go.
Let me hear the music. I need to wait for it. Hi, my name is Eduardo, and I run the Children's News Network. I hear that you're interested in our internship.
Are you a pedophile?
Oh, I hear that on Twitter all the time.
I hear you.
I know.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude. I just.
Oh no, it's completely fine. I'm
just seem-
completely used to it.
What do you drink in the morning? Like what? Sugar and milk?
I put a little bit of tequila in it.
Well, that makes sense.
Yes, of course.
That sounds pretty fun.
So why are you interested in working for this news network?
Oh, my probation officer said that I had to do something, so I thought maybe broadcasting would sound like a fun job.
Dude, have you ever have any experience in broadcasting?
Yes. In high school, I held the camera.
Okay.
Yep. And the cue cards. Don't forget that. Hey, I wrote it. I wrote it down in my my res. It's one sheet, but I wrote it down in a resume.
Yeah, it's actually really nice. I really like the choice of Comic Sans as your font.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Okay, because I really thought I was coming off a little like weird there.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Okay, that's scene and scene.
Come on.
I gotta tell you,
we were good.
I could tell you this. That was outstanding. That was pretty good, Jack. You moved from your regular boring
self,
just nothing to say, into some character. That was a good job.
I was very impressed, actually.
That's very good. Okay, so now here's the scene. You just listen to the music and you'll be inspired. Ready?
All right.
Drew, go.
You're going first.
So, this is the newsroom. And we like to also make, stories and stuff like that. Okay, so mainly what you're going to be covering is the Kentucky Derby and the new World Series with the Royals.
Did you know?
Tell me your credentials.
Mike, nice to meet you. Name is Timothy.
I don't shake hands. I'm a germaphobe.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, the Royals are doing just fine nowadays. And the Kentucky Derby?
That's not what I asked you, son. I asked you what kind of credentials you have. I
that
need you to be able to
means.
write the paper and be able to do it correctly. If you can't do that, then you need really wasting my
So
time.
how about this? What do you want in the paper? I'll put it in the paper.
I want you to put in the paper what's going on in the news today. That's all I'm asking.
Guess what? It's done. It's done. Don't
Is
worry.
it done?
I'm qualified.
I don't feel like it's done because I haven't hired you yet.
Listen,
you haven't wine and dine me, son. Wine and dine me.
Listen. Here's $1, okay?
Are you bribing? Are you bribing a reporter?
I hate
Okay, time's up now.
Yeah.
Let me give you a critique. I liked your. I first with Drew. I liked your accent. Second, Jack. I liked the 3 different accents you did in your character.
Thanks.
Drew, you smoked. You were really trying to buy that. You're like an old time newspaper guy.
The title for the song was 1920 something. I was like, oh man, I hope he says something about women's right to vote. That sounds like
I'm
a
going to give you a
horrible
passing
idea.
Could have
grade.
thrown that in.
I'm going to give you a passing grade because look who you're working with, man. I mean, come on.
Throw him a bone. Come on now.
So wow. Okay, so that's. I never knew that this would turn into really probably the most popular feature that we've ever had.
I think this is something we should do
called
often.
The Week Review Theater, and we could do improv. I really would what I really would like to do sometime, if we can continue to do the program, and I can have enough gumption to invite some of my improv friends to come over and do these things. We could do some radio improv. That would be fun.
Sounds good.
That would be fun, and we need to do some of those improv classes.
That sounds great. I obviously have it.
Yeah. You know what?
I've got something.
You've got it. There's a little thing you
I
need
need
to
to tweak
learn.
it.
We
I
all
need to
need to
work on
learn,
it.
but
I'd like to work on it.
You got the. I think. I mean, from what I've seen, the best ones are the ones who have absolutely no problem at all being an ass. And you, my friend,
are an ass.
You are great at that.
In the words of Michael Scott, you, sir, stand alone.
That's absolutely right. So we're going to take one more break, and then we'll be back. Oh, yeah, we'll be back with more KCTK Radio's Week Review with Paul and Drew.
Call us. We dare you.
We dare you.
We dare you.
Hi, this is Chris Whiting, and I got something to say. I want to tell you about my friends at Liberty Realty, people that give you freedom from home buying pressure. Our country is all about freedom, right? But where's your liberty when you buy a home? It seems like everyone is after your wallet instead of helping you find a home that fits your needs. You need your liberty. Liberty Realty, that is. They work for you. They protect your rights. Liberty Realty agents are buyer's agents, meaning they work for the one paying for the house, you. Not the builder, not the seller, you, the one making the most important purchase in your life. I know these folks. They care about what they do, and they'll take care of you. So call Liberty Realty at 816-833-6300. They'll give you freedom from the headaches of buying a home. That's 816-833-6300 for Liberty Realty, your buyer's agent. And tell them Chris sent you.
It's just what you've been waiting for. You asked for it, now here it is. The new official Superman t-shirt with the official Superman insignia. Look, the insignia is printed right on the front in bright wash-proof colors. It's just like Superman's. And the t-shirt itself is heavy quality pre-shrunk cotton with taped shoulders and interlock neckband to prevent sagging and stretching. Think of the fun you'll have with your official Superman t-shirt. And now, here's how you can be the first in your gang to get yours. For each Superman t-shirt you want, send the top from a box of Kellogg's Sugar Frosted Flakes and only 50 cents in coin. Be sure to ask Mom to include your exact size, 4, 6, 8, 10, or 12. Send your order direct to Superman T-Shirt, Box 320, Battle Creek, Michigan. Or you can use the handy order blank on the back of the package. Don't wait. Get your box of Kellogg's Sugar Frosted Flakes and send for your new official Superman T-Shirt today.
It's not about anything else.
Go to your room and lock the door, 'cause when you try it once, you want to try it some more. Size doesn't matter, and that's a fact. It might be small, but it's a big impact. Bust a nut, bust a nut. Grab a bag of corn nuts and bust a nut. They're lightly toasted and hard as well. Enjoy yourself, we won't tell. Everybody does it, they like it a lot. You can do it at school, just don't get caught. It takes a few minutes if you don't delay. Take your time, it could last all day. Bust a nut, bust a nut. Grab a bag of corn nuts and bust a nut. They're lightly toasted and hard as well. Enjoy yourself, we won't tell.
Corn Nuts, an intensely crunchy corn snack, comes in 7 nut-busting flavors. Bust a nut at a convenience store near you.
And welcome back to KCTK Radio's Week Review with Paul and Drew. It's Jack. Every week we play the top hits that you're listening to and you request on the request line at 913-735-0060. This comes in from one of our fans there. It's called Send Me to Glory. And it's right here on KCTK Radio.
People tell me I ought to save my money so that I could be laid away in style in a walnut box with all the fancy trimming, vacuum sealed to keep me fresh a while. But send me to glory in a glad bag. Don't waste a fancy coffin on my bones.
Throw me away and everything like that.
Put me out on the curb next Tuesday. Let the sanitation local bear me home.
that send me to glory in a glad bag. Throw my dead body away and put it in a trash can as if you murdered me and didn't have room to bury me under your home. Send me to glory in a glad bag.
Who requested this?
Send me to glory
Everyone.
in a glad bag.
Thanks.
Don't waste a fancy coffin.
That Send Me to Glory in a Glad Bag by John Briggs. Send Me to Glory in a glad bag. See, the joke is, instead of having a coffin, you put him in the trash bag.
I'd probably listen to Bad Leroy Brown.
Yeah, I think that would be
the baddest man in the whole damn town.
Hey, you're welcome to give us a request, and we'll play your request every week on KCTK Radio's Week Review with Paul and Drew. Now, this is what I'm excited about. Next week.
What? What's that? That's real?
I don't know. I'm just. I haven't seen that one, but
sorry.
Next week is the premiere. Is it next? It's next Thursday, right?
Uh-huh.
Is the premiere of the Justice League movie?
Yeah.
It's gonna now.
Wait, that's next week?
Yes.
What the? That's next Thursday. That's a week from today.
That's a week from today. Now I wonder where my Justice League song is now. I must play it. I must play it. I must play it. Oh, sorry.
Oh, well, that was good.
Hilarious.
Did you like that, guys?
It's not next week.
Oh, it's
well,
2 weeks.
when is it then?
It's 2 weeks from now.
God,
2 weeks from now.
It's on the 17th, guys.
So I guess I'm really messed up by this because I thought it was next week. I was going to try to explain to everyone what we're doing next week with the show and everything, and maybe next week we can do this. But yeah, maybe next week we'll just talk about the Justice League movie because, and I'll go over this again when we figure out we're going to go watch the movie and then we're going to do a podcast afterwards and kind of give a review right after the movie. We have a 7:00 show, but it's not next week.
No, it's 2 weeks from now.
Oh, jeez. Are you sure?
I just looked up the calendar. It's on the 17th.
Well, I messed everything up.
Next Thursday's the 13th.
I wish it was in advance because this isn't just this. Okay, I know. There's movies, there's Star Wars, there's Marvels, but me and my brothers growing up loved the Super Friends.
Yeah, and you guys made me love it, and I grew up watching the other Justice
Yes.
League TV show, so I'm pumped.
And here's what we would watch. We watched the Batman live series when we were kids. We made Superman movies.
Yeah, I remember that one. The one where you push the car.
Yeah, my older brother would be the director, and then me and my other brother would be the actors. There was a Robin movie, and I was Superboy, and then my older brother was always he was bigger, so he was always the bad guy. We always had to fight him.
Yeah.
But I mean, the idea of having these characters on the big screen together is pretty cool. Like then we'd watch the Super Friends, and then we'd have every single one of the super action figures.
Yeah.
Every single one of them. And when we get them, I remember going to the Venture store and getting a Superman, and my dad saying, "Why do you have a doll?" And I'm like, "It's an action figure." Okay.
My dad said the same thing to me once.
You know why? You know why he said that? Because it's a doll. Okay, big deal. So I'm pretty excited that I was excited with Batman and Superman on the big screen together, and so I'm excited about these characters being together. There's, I guess we can watch one of these new. You want to watch one of these new
I want to see the Zeus versus Steppenwolf. That's what I want to see.
Let's see this. Oh.
I'm in. You are?
Start over.
What's on your weird mind? I'm putting together a team.
Okay, the characters in this are Batman, Aquaman, Wonder Woman. Okay, just those three right there. They've been famous on their own.
Oh, Shazam!
Forever.
They're the Trinity.
Right.
You say Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman, right?
I said Aquaman.
Oh, sorry.
Wonder Woman and Batman, and then you got the Flash, who has never had a big screen movie, but he's very. I mean, I love the TV show. The
Has
Flash.
there never been a Flash movie?
No, there was on TV.
Yeah, on TV there was, and then
TV.
there's Cyborg, which I don't know if he belongs in the Justice League,
He had his own
but
cartoon
he
at
is
one point,
in there, and he's a huge character with Teen Titans Go and Teen Titans
Regular
TV
Teen
show
Titans.
back in the
TV show,
day?
yeah, and everything. So, but also you got Superman. He's going to be in the movie somewhere.
Oh, you
He's
also
gonna
got,
be in
you
the
also
part
got
two.
Shazam. Shazam will be in there.
he'll be in this movie?
Yeah, if we win this bet, he will be.
win this bet, he will be.
You won't win it.
I'm in. You are?
That was beautiful.
So, I don't know what to show. I would talk about on this thing. It's just,
I'm waiting
These
for the
things are gonna keep
Steppenwolf
coming. You get
versus
technical.
Zeus.
I'm on bug duty.
So
Let's do it. Ride ain't over yet. My man. Justice League. Rated PG-13.
What? You didn't even show it.
no, they
Hey,
didn't.
we're the Justice League.
So anyway, you go on YouTube and watch it yourself. But so pretty excited about that, and we're gonna go see that movie. And you guys have a bet that Shazam shows up in the movie?
Yeah, I have a bet with my friends that Shazam shows up. My friend bets that
They
Supergirl's going to
just
show up.
casted the guy this week.
For Shazam? Who is it?
Uh-huh.
I didn't hear that.
I don't know the
My
actor's
phone got
name.
shut off, so I don't get to know any of
He's
that.
not on the. I don't know the actor's name, but do you remember the TV show? Oh man, I don't even remember. But he was like a geeky. Am I just saying this, Jack? He worked like a Best Buy. He was a geeky guy, but he was actually a
Zachary Levi.
Yeah, this
Zachary Levi.
What was the show he was in?
Oh, he's actually a secret agent. It's like Chuck or something
Chuck.
like that.
It was called
Was
Chuck.
it
That was
Chuck?
it.
What?
Yeah.
He's playing Captain Marvel.
He's playing Shazam. Captain Marvel's not a name anymore. Brie Larson.
That dude better be going to the gym. That's all I'm saying. That's a puny dude.
It's all made up. It's all made up.
No,
so
he
he'll
better be
fine.
going to the gym.
They'll have
Billy Batson's going
CGI.
to turn to that guy. Is
Right.
that what I'm getting?
Right.
Okay.
I think it'll be great. I think it'll be great. But they just cast him. You think so? You're saying that he will be in this movie?
I'm thinking he will be.
Do you think he will be, Jack?
It's a possibility.
Is it? Did you make
I
the
do
bet or
not.
not?
I do
Are you
not
making the
think.
bet?
I didn't make. He made the bet. I still
made
think
the
it is.
bet.
He made the bet though. I think that whoever that person is that Alfred's talking to is not Superman.
I know it's not Superman.
I do not think
I
it's
don't
Superman.
think
It is
I think it's a Green Lantern too. I'm on the fence between Shazam or a Green Lantern.
Wow. So we got a lot of questions about this one, folks, and we are going to be all over it
Next week.
I guess next week. I guess we can talk more about.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. I won't
Because
get it all set up.
there will probably be more trailers released and stuff. So
Yeah.
Yep.
And I guess from there, that's just kind of.
I just hope this is better than Suicide Squad. That's all I'm hoping for. And BVS. I hope it's better than both of those.
Well, that's another reason to bring it up is that I'm going to have strong opinions about how they do each character, and I need to just let go and try and enjoy the movie, and then come back and report to you folks about, hey, this was good, this was bad, because they also have to make it. They have to
for the new viewers who don't
for
read
other
comic
people who just want to go see a movie,
Yeah.
but I don't know if there's a lot of those people who don't know these characters. So
Well, they are idiots.
yeah. So that's really about it. I mean, that's all we can do. I'm sorry that I ended the show not the way I wanted to. So we'll talk about this.
Okay, we'll do it
next
next week. We'll get it all set up next
Okay. So thanks for listening to us, folks. This has been KCTK's Week Review with Paul and Drew. Thanks, Jack. Thank you, Jack.
of course.
He wants to be a voice actor.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. This is the Droosh, and you guys have a good night.
We'll see you.
Time for the KCTK Radio News Report.
President Donald Trump tweeted something crazy again.
That was the KCTK Radio News Report. KCTK Radio, personality-driven radio.
KCTK weather.
And here's the latest weather report. Sunny, chance of showers.
KCTK Radio, personality-driven radio. Personality.